Hey, what's up, you guys? Good to be back. It's good to be back once again. And we got another platinum along the road. The House of the Dead 2 remake. So initially, when I first streamed and made the video about my initial thoughts about the game, I actually, I should have played the game a little more before I made that video, because I did run into quite a few problems when trying to tackle every aspect of this game. So the main problems that I had with this game is that a lot of the environments and the enemies and it just felt like it had the body of House of the Dead, but it didn't have the soul of House of the Dead 2, if that makes sense. I did have a little bit of a problem with the first one too, with how the bodies just drop and feel like balloons almost. But on top of that, I didn't like the new voices that they did. I feel like they should have, I don't know, made it a little bit more goofier. It's similar to the old Dreamcast version of it, or the arcade version of it, if you will. On top of that, there were quite a few bugs and glitches that kind of turned me off just towards some trophies, such as the Invincible trophy, where you basically have to play the entire game, each chapter, without getting hit. And what's crazy is I actually did it, but I ran into the most dumbest bug of all time. Check this out.
Dude, get out of my face. What are you doing? Can you?
So that right there happened to me twice when trying to do the Invincible trophy. And then on top of that, because I would like beat a chapter and take a break, beat a chapter and take a break. For some reason, when I quit and go to the main menu, it didn't register the fact that I didn't get hit in the chapter, and it kind of threw me off a little bit. Had me scrambling, looking for help online, on Reddit, on YouTube, and I ran into some people that actually assisted me. Thank you guys out there. But another trophy where you guys might have a little bit of trouble in is actually the Traveler trophy. And I actually found something really good on, I think it was the stream page, where they gave you all the options as to how you can go about doing these routes, just in case you forget or you simply just don't know. So you can pause the video right here if you want to take a look at it. But let's hop right into it, man. In terms of difficulty, this game I would give about a 4. About a 4, definitely. Now, one of the things that made me, I guess, that triggered me was the music when I first played the game. I don't like the remixes of what they're doing in the game. I definitely don't favor the new boss theme. So what bumped this score up for me so much was the fact that, like, not only did you have like this sort of secret lab where you can see all the enemies, you can check out the models, all the emblems and customization things that you have, but you were also able to bring back the original soundtrack, which made me geek out so much, man. So because of those two things, and you know, it is still House of the Dead at the end of the day, it just needed a little bit more tweaks. It needed a little bit more soul, more life to it, hence the bodies feeling like balloons. So I'm gonna give this 6.5 out of 10 in terms of enjoyment. But yeah, man, another trophy where you guys might actually like get irritated with too, because it actually requires you to have the Traveler trophy in a way, is the boss beater trophy, where you literally have to go through the boss run. You have to beat every single boss like 5 times, and then you have to beat every boss in one run 5 times. So that would come out to like, I think like 90 or 95 bosses, or maybe something like that. Let me see. Yeah, around there, maybe 60. I don't know. I'm just doing really quick math in my head based on everything I went through for House of the Dead 2 remake. But I think that this was better than House of the Dead 1 remake for me, because, well, in terms of nostalgia, I did have a couple of moments where I was just kind of fanboying out And I did think that the Magician was actually the most irritating boss of all time. The Magician has always been the most irritating boss of all time across all House of the Dead, including 4. But here, you really run into some bugs where it feels like, especially with the tower boss, it's almost like a lot of the weak points or the hit points don't register correctly. It's weird. Like, you'll be shooting at them extremely fast, but for some reason, it doesn't register the hit that you just did. And I don't know. I feel like this game needs a lot more work. I think that whoever developed this game and whatever engine that they have, please leave House of the Dead 3 alone. Just leave that to someone else, because the way that they're sort of doing it, it's goofy. Like, it's a little goofy. Like, it's losing the horror feeling of the game. And when you get into House of the Dead 3, that game was so eerie. I think that was probably the most eerie House of the Dead out of all of them. And if they continue developing this and the engine and the style that they're doing it, it will lose its touch. It will lose its feeling. And I just really want them to not have that this sort of engine going on. I don't even want them to have a secret lab or anything like that. No, I take that back. I would want them to have a secret lab, but just lose this cartoony feel that feels like it's too friendly in a sense, you know. And with House of the Dead 3, I feel like that's when the mature stuff really started to pick up. But yeah, man, that's really all I have to say in terms of this game. Man, the fact that this game was like maybe $16-17 really does help its case, because if it was like $25-30, similar to how the first one was, I would kind of be a little bummed out by it. But the price definitely makes up for it on how I enjoyed the game. And yeah. If you guys don't know what House of the Dead 2 is, I highly recommend you play the House of the Dead 2 and 3 Returns on the Wii, or you know, I don't think you should emulate games, but you can do that too. But yeah, make sure you guys leave a comment down below on what you guys feel about the game. If you've played it, do you like how it looks? Do you not like how it looks? Let me know. Leave a like or a dislike. It's to your liking as always. And please hit me with that subscribe, baby. Please, because I need that. Peace.